This is where my next makeover is happening. Where is here? It's my master closet. I'm excited to make this over because it's not a very fun place. I feel like if it looked better, I'd be like, I would like to keep it looking this way. But since it doesn't look good, I'm just like, clothes everywhere, whatever. My overall view is that the walls and the stuff that I'm adding is going to be as monochromatic as I can make it, because everything else, like my clothes and just some of the stuff that will be in here, has a lot of different color. So I didn't want to fight that. And the biggest chunk of the work is actually going to be preparing the closet to do the makeover, because I'm going to be not only taking everything out of here, including taking down all the shelves, but I'm going to be going through everything during that process and then seeing what I can get rid of. I have two sides to me when it comes to the stuff I have. The most prominent one that's usually here is keep everything. You don't know when you'll need it. If you get rid of it, you're probably going to need it. This is my stuff. I will keep it forever. But then I'm like, okay, you need to go through this. You need to get rid of some stuff, because stuff is easier to handle when you have less of it. It'll just be nicer. And so I start getting rid of stuff, and I changed to person number 2, who gets really into getting rid of stuff. And I'm like, yeah. And I just start getting rid of so much stuff. I think I need to find a nice balance between those people. A quick overview of the steps that are coming is 1, gut the closet out, go through everything, get rid of stuff, figure out what I want to keep, all of that. And then I'm going to be painting the walls. There's going to be 1 painted accent wall. I need to hang a mirror. And then I need to put everything back and try to organize it as well as I can. And then I have some decor stuff. So lots to do. I have stuff on both sides. I'm going to try to get everything over on one side, and I think that will make it look more spacious and nice. Okay, so I have the majority of my clothes out of this closet and into my bedroom, and I did not do it in the best fashion. I was going through all of the clothes and putting them into piles of, I want to keep this, I don't want to keep this, maybe. I was like, keep this, because in my mind, once I was done, I was just putting it back in the closet, forgetting that this whole thing was about a closet makeover, and so I can't put them back in here until I make over the closet. It's gonna be hard to find what I need. Like, it doesn't seem like it should take that long. It's like, just get everything out and look at it, and then just keep some of it, don't keep some of it. And I don't even have like a crazy ton in here, but enough to keep my time occupied for a very long time. But I do have a surprise for you. Do you want to see the surprise? Come here. I have a guest this week. His name is Loki. He's gonna help with my project. He actually does not help because I just want to cuddle with him and then not work. Oh, there you go. Anyway, if you hear jingling in the background, it is him. I'm gonna go do something. I feel like I'm gonna do this super sloppy on the way out, and I'm gonna have a mess to deal with when I put it back in. Sorry, future me. You guys, I put most of the stuff into my bedroom, some of it in my bathroom. I did not organize it at all. I want someone to do this for me. Anybody volunteer? The part of the project you have to get through to get to the good parts. I also need to order. I'm like working on all of this, and I have ideas of stuff to order for like decoration and some of the organizational stuff. I haven't done it yet. I should probably do that. Get out of these. I regret this whole makeover. It's fine. I'm keeping the walls in here pretty simple. The majority of the walls are going to be gray, like is throughout my house. And then this one is going to be my accent wall. And I don't know why I do this. It will be my accent wall. I wanted it to be dark, some type of black wallpaper that had a cool texture to it. I found a wallpaper that I really liked that was like a textured snakeskin almost, which doesn't sound great, but it looked really nice. Then I looked at the reviews and they're like, it's more gray than black. And I was like, ah. So I found another one that was okay, it was peel and stick, different design, and was thinking about getting that one. Then I read the comments, they're like, it's not the color they say it is. And I'm like, goodness. So after looking through so many wallpapers, and like my budget for wallpapers is very small. I don't want to spend a lot on them. So there were a lot out there that would have worked had I wanted to spend the money on them, but I don't. So I decided I'd figure out something to do with paint instead. And what I'm gonna try is fairly simple, but I don't know if it's gonna look stupid or good. But my inspiration is kind of those black and white paintings where it's just like a white canvas, then it looks like they took a huge paintbrush and they're just like, black. What if I tried to do that on this wall? And I don't have like a huge paintbrush that would make that same effect. You can't use a small paintbrush to be like, I'm gonna start with just rolling. I'm gonna paint the edges white. And then I'm gonna take the roller and paint most of the wall black, but then around the bottom, like not go all the way down and kind of like end it at different parts. I don't know. But this is where I'm gonna be hanging my long mirror. Man, it's so empty in here. So many possibilities. as the first coat of the white paint dries, I'm going to figure out where I need to drill holes for this guy. It's heavy. I want this to be in studs in the wall. I don't want to depend on expanders or all of that. I want it in studs. And I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem. There are already places that the nails need to go, and is this the distance between the studs? If I can get it center-ish, and then both in studs, I'll call that a big win. I did find out, as I was looking for my wall stud finder thing, that I couldn't find it. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it without it, doing the old knuckle test. I'm going to be taking a really thin pin, pounding that into where I think the stud might be, just to find out, because that is a great test. I don't care if there's tiny holes, I can fix those. I just want to be certain that I get studs, and I'd rather have a tiny pinhole figuring that out than me drilling a bigger hole in, being like, whoopsie. First, I just want to see what the distance between the two holes are. It's about 19 inches. I feel like that's a weird number, but I hope it works. I think there's a stud here. Oof, the general spacing is 16 inches between studs. That would make my 19-inch apart thing no bueno. So I know this very much sounds like a stud. So the internet says 16 or 24 inches. No, possibly. This is 19 inches. And if this is a stud, that'd be great, because that's what I need. I'm just gonna go for this. I made 2 marks. One very much sounds like a stud. And then I just measured 19 inches away, because that's what I need for my mirror, and I'm gonna test it out. Sounds very hollow. I don't think it's gonna be good. But 16 inches didn't sound great either. I'm just gonna poke some holes, you guys. That's how I'm gonna do it today. It's fine. This feels like a stud. I think that's a stud. I'll get a better feel for when I do this one, probably. Is that a stud? No, I don't know. I feel like I need a longer nail, but I don't have one. Okay, I didn't have a longer nail, but I have thin drill bits. This isn't even the thinnest one, but thin ones make me nervous. This one even makes me nervous. I feel like they're a lot easier to break. But I can drill in there and go a little further, and I think that'll give me a better idea of what's behind. So this one, oh, that sounds like a stud. Yep, that's definitely one. None of those were studs. Can I just keep drilling holes? Is that horrible? This sounds like one. Are there no studs? can't stop. I can't stop. Stud. And now if I measure from this stud over 16 inches, right there. It is also a stud. Oh, but that's 16 inches. And I need 19. I've just drilled a lot of holes in my wall. It's fine. I'll fill them in. That's crazy. This sounds... Oh, no, I hear that. My options are to get some heavy duty expander things to help hold in the drywall, but it's heavy, and I feel like that's not good. I also know that you can get a piece of wood and drill the piece of wood into the studs, and then you can drill the other thing into the wood that you put up here. Then you have to make a piece of wood look good, because the piece of wood is going to be sticking out from your mirror. I also just looked online to see, like, hey, how high should you hang these things? And they're like, well, just make sure you can see your whole body, including your shoes. When you have one person hanging the mirror, that is not helpful. I can't see everything when I'm right here. How does me back there think about this? I went to look at the extra wood I had from the furniture I've made, and none of them were long enough. But I did find this old shelf that I replaced in the kitchen when I did my kitchen project. Just drilled some holes in here. I decided to do 2 on each side for extra strength and stability. Right now I have it propped on the mirror, and because it's propped on top, it's completely level. I wish everything was that easy. So now I'm going to drill these long 2-inch pieces into the studs. So I need to make a mark on here that fits right here and here. How to best do this? I can measure. I could do maybe a tape thing. Put it on the edge there. Edge there. I just poke a hole. Poke a hole. I could do this. And do this. We can take it off and place it here. And then I might put little hooks on here to make it look like I did it on purpose, so I can hang jewelry on it or hang something. I can start bringing stuff back in here. Well, first I need to put the shelves back and then bring stuff back in here. My dad's coming over tomorrow to help me fix my garage, which broke after I drove into it. Oh no, that sounded bad. I didn't drive in, like I didn't crash into the garage. I drove normally into my garage, closed the door, and when it closed, something snapped off of it, so it no longer has control. So he's gonna come over and help me fix that, because currently I'm just stuck. And why am I telling you this? Oh, he's gonna help me bring my dresser that I did last time back in here. So that'll be one of the first pieces to return. And then I can put the shelves up and do some final touches. Okay, now, my dad came over. Since he was here, I had him help me move this guy back in. And now I have to put these shelves back. This project has been on my mind for a very long time. So, like probably half a year ago, I saw Target was having a sale on bins, and I knew I needed more organizational things / bins in here. And I didn't know what I needed, so I just kind of got an array of sizes and stuff, and I'm gonna use them because it was forever ago and I can't return them now. But I don't know what I need in here. The one I got the most of are these bins. So good size, black, and I'm gonna see what I can do with them. Why did I get 7 bins? That's such a random number. Or a lucky number. There's too much. I don't know. Such a big project. I don't. No. I wanted an accent rug. Like a runner rug. So I got 2 options. I'm gonna see which one I like. And I'll return the other one. Ooh. Alright, so there's this one that I think I could take a nap on because it's soft and very, it's like a dog. Alright, so this is option 1 and option 2. Oh, so soft. Oh my gosh, everybody get this now. Oh, it does not smell good, but I wish you could feel this. Okay, okay. Open it up. Oh my gosh, it's the softest thing ever. Oh, I didn't expect this. Oh, this is a tough choice. They're very similar. I expected this one to be the softer one, but this is the best. Now, I have little hooks on the ground. And I'm gonna hang them from here in some type of pattern. But I'll drill holes, add these, and then I can hang some jewelry there. Because we want to make this piece of wood look like it was on purpose. My ladder. Man, it looks so much better in here. And I can have more up here than I'll use, so depending on what I hang from here, there are multiple places and multiple hooks to put them. I feel like I should mark where I'm going to put it so they can all be straight and lined up because I like that, but I also want this to be over. Okay, I'm just gonna drill some holes, you know, and not care. I don't care. Okay, so 2 things went into making this a bigger difference than I thought it would be. Get rid of what you can, and then shove stuff in bins. Or organize stuff in bins, as I try to do. But if you don't want to try that hard, just shove it in there and it will look better. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more stuff like this, which there will be plenty more like this, subscribe. And say hi in the comments because I think that's cool. You're probably pretty cool too. Maybe. I'll never know unless you comment below. Thanks for watching! Okay. Bye. I will start this soon. But currently I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. But then once I eat, and I sit down, will I get back up? It's a toss-up. But a lot of the time, no.